Hey guys, Wow House team coming at you again. Today we want to talk to you a little bit about, is fall a good time to put your house on the market? Stay tuned.
Okay, so we're back, and we are talking today about a question that we keep getting asked over and over, but specifically, I got a little story here. Last week, Bill Robbs, our good buddy, this is a $25 gift card for Bill Robbs because we're answering your question, Bill, on the video blog today. So, I met with Bill after a vicious CrossFit session last week at Excel Fitness. He kicked my butt. He is a bit of a freak. So if that's what it takes to be able to talk business, that's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. So after I was in pain, we went over to Bill's house, and his question was, is now a good time to sell? He had a property that he wanted to get rid of, and we talked over strategies. So today we're going to answer that question.
Yes, we are. The first thing we want to talk about is in the fall there is less competition. I know that probably or maybe can come off as a negative thing where there's less competition, but when there's less buyers, that does mean there's going to be more buyers looking at your house. Less competition, there's less houses on the market.
Yep.
Usually people are selling or more serious about selling their home, and buyers know that. So just remember, fall, yes, typically people think there's less buyers, but in reality there's less competition with sellers, which is always a good thing.
Yep. And then buyers are more motivated. If you're looking, and it used to be that you wanted to kind of hit that September school starting time. But everything's open enrollment now. Schools don't really care. And so now it's kind of more like a holiday thing. It's, here in Salt Lake City, it's more of a, Thanksgiving, Christmas, not moving in the middle of winter. So you still do have time. The market is still very motivated with those buyers out there.
Hey, the third thing we're going to talk about today is interest rates will affect what your home is worth. Typically, the last quarter of the year, interest rates are better, which means, again, buyers are more motivated, and it will affect what someone is willing or can pay for your home. And also, there will be more buyers because they can qualify for more because interest rates are less. So.
Yep, the Fed is trying to raise it. And when that happens, it will cause house prices, to fluctuate and go back and forth. So trust what he said. Okay, the last thing, and we'll wrap this up. And this was a big thing for Bill, specifically. His question, he's got some equity in his property. And the question was, well, do I pull the equity out? Do I use the equity and fix it up and try to sell it for more? And honestly, that's something that we'll meet with you, or you get with your local real estate agent if you're not in our area, and ask those questions. But Bill's thing was, I've got this equity. Do I get it out, or do I maybe use that, try to sell it for more, or maybe just rent it?
Yep.
In his situation, my opinion was get the money out at the top of the market and then have it to be able to use when the opportunity comes, because this is a second home for him. This isn't his primary residence.
Yep.
So having that cash ready to jump on something else might make the most sense for him.
Remember, just one last thing, we always give our professional opinion based upon your specific situation. We never give a blanket answer to a person one-on-one. We will take into account everything that you're dealing with or the questions you specifically have. So,
nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, Kevin Moss, Andrew Kent, wowhouseteam.com. Get a hold of us, text us, call us, find us online. We're here to help.
Out.
This is not Bill Robbs. This is a gift card for $25 for Bill Robbs for asking a question that we are now answering on our video podcast. Back up. It's not a podcast. I know.
You just screwed the whole thing up.
I can't say podcast.
I know, but that was perfect. How are we going to recreate that?
We're going to recreate it. It's fine. I'm going to say, no, the card is not, this is not Bill Robbs.
You got a picture of Bill Robbs, bro? You told me.